Alright, here we are. This is Southeast Asia qualifiers. We're going to be doing one game. The winner of this best of one does go on to the second day of the Southeast Asia second qualifiers. It's WGU versus TOTS. TOTS, they were just playing a game I was following while I was getting my internet back up after the power going out. And they almost threw a 25,000 net worth lead. I'm not too sure how it happened, but it got real close for them, real tight. Their base was getting pushed in despite having about 2 sets of racks, and it got really bad for them before they finally pulled it out and won the game. So let's get right into the draft. We take a look. TOTS, they've banned out Nyx, Magnus, and Tinker. Meanwhile, on the side of WGU, they've banned out the Puck, Clockwork, and the Meepo. So they pick up Night Stalker, Disruptor for TOTS, and Wisp and Sven for WGU. And right away we take a look at these drafts, and you know, you see a Night Stalker and Disruptor. You're looking for that vision. You're looking for that opportunity to glimpse back whoever you're going to be chasing, be it the Sven or the Wisp right now. The only two obviously picked up by WGU. And with Night Stalker, you get that better night vision. You have that ability to chase and really go in for these heroes on WGU. You take Wisp, you take Sven. Already you've got yourselves a little bit of mobility with this lineup. You've got the relocate. You've got Sven, who's probably going to be picking up a blink of some sort with a bunch of items of some sort. And, you know, you want to be able to get in there, stun, God Strength, and really rip away at your opponents. So, you know, with Sven and Wisp, it's very possible, and I was going to say that they should go with Puck mid, but seeing how he's been banned out already, that is not possible, because when you get a lineup like this where you've got Sven and Wisp, you know, you've got that early mobility, and you want to be using it with another hero that's sort of mobile in itself.
10 seconds
so,
remaining.
Bristleback banned out by TOTS, as well as the Razor. You definitely don't want to be up against Razor if you're the Sven, get your damage sapped, and all of a sudden you're on the back end of some pretty hard Razor whips.
Sand King.
So they've got Sand King, another hero that's going to be picking up a Blink Dagger. You can initiate with the Sand King, get the relocate in, so they're really trying to get their team fight down, and this does add another stun to their lineup. You've got Burrow Strike now with the Stormhammer, and that's what they're going to try and be using to get Sven the opportunity to get some of those kills.
5 seconds remaining.
So TOTS, they've got Disruptor, they've got Night Stalker.
Reserve time.
Probably Night Stalker in a 4 position, Disruptor playing that, you know, heavy duty support in the position 5, and that's going to just really solidify it with the Axe coming out. He'll probably be in that off lane, and when you've got yourself a Night Stalker, you're looking for some pretty good early game. You're looking maybe towards ganks over mid, work with your mid, maybe a Quap coming in, or
10 seconds remaining.
You know, someone who can really tie down whoever they're up against. You could see Alina come out, work with the Night Stalker to get a couple of kills over mid.
Reserve time.
So, Night Stalker, Disruptor, Axe. Axe is going to be trying to get that blink, get that initiation, kind of similar to Sand King, but you've got that call. And if you can wrap in these heroes like Sven, get yourself a Blade Mail and really just deal that damage back at him. So, you've got these lineups. Sand King, he could be playing the support role. He could be in that off lane. Or even, you know, sometimes you see in Sand King games where they pick up Caustic Finale, they go in the safe lane, and then you send someone like a Sven and a Wisp, someone who can sustain themselves in a different lane, put them in the off lane, while Sand King tries to get that quick farm, get that quick Blink Dagger, and really start to be mobile and get that initiation for the rest of his team. So now Venomancer's picked up. You've got Veno, Sand King, Sven, Wisp, that Venomous Gale. You've got the slows that are going to be coming out from Venomancer. Line that up with what you've got on the back end of Sand King and Sven. It's a pretty good lineup for WGU, but TOTS, with what they've got right now, you get the glimpse into the call. Night Stalker chase, get a silence, a slow. Really, they do have that kind of really good catch for these heroes. And, you know, now they just need someone to really be able to clean it up, maybe get a silence out there. Could see a Storm Spirit come in for the side of Tots where he's got that mobility, picks up an Orchid. You want to get that silence and be able to even further lock down these heroes and stymie them. So, we wait for Tots' next pick. I could see a Storm Spirit coming out for them. They still need a safe laner. Obviously, Razor already off the board, Bristleback off the board. Not your only two heroes, but if they are looking for that blink call initiation where maybe they pick up a Storm Spirit or a Spectre, where they want to have mobility to counter mobility of a Wisp,
Juggernaut.
we could see that, but now they're going to go with the Juggernaut, which I don't really mind. You've got the call, you'll have the Blade Fury attacking on top of that. Juggernaut really works very well with Disruptor. You get them caged in, you Blade Fury. It's a lot of opportunity for Juggernaut. So this is going to be the one game of Southeast Asia that I do cover. I'm going to switch over to EU after this.
5 seconds remaining.
I'll cover what you guys want me to cover. I assume that's going to be Bulldog with Cancel, Gork, and Sing Sing.
Dire team ban.
But it's up to you guys. So yeah, Quap would have been a very nice pick for Tots. Mid, it's mobile. It's a lot of early damage. That with the Night Stalker first night. Definitely some opportunity for kills early in that middle lane. So
Reserve time.
So they both need mids. I'm gonna stick with what I said, and really I do think Storm Spirit would be a pretty good pick for Tots. It would be a pretty good pick for both these teams. Unless they're going Venomancer mid, but I assume that's Venomancer, support, Sand off lane, Sven Wisp working together in that safe lane, and then they still need a mid.
Dire team pick.
So Earthshaker gets banned out. Maybe they go with the Venomancer mid. They definitely could.
10 seconds remaining.
But let's see how they do. Let's see what they want to go with
5 seconds remaining.
in these last picks. And they do go with the Lina. I said the Lina earlier. With the Night Stalker, you have that stun. You'll have the slow from the Night Stalker as well as the silence. Probably by first night you'll be, I don't know, maybe close to 6. Get that Laguna Blade out there. Probably secure a couple of kills. So Lina Night Stalker, very good combination. It works well with the axe. You've got the stun of Light Strike Array, the Laguna Blade for the burst damage. This lineup from Tots is pretty solid, and you know, it'll be interesting to see how WGU really react to that and what they want to do up against this Lina. You've got Invoker still on the board. You've got Storm Spirit still up there if they want to take that mid position away from Venomancer and have him support. But I like their picks so far on both sides. Right now, I'm definitely leaning toward Tots. They have 5 heroes, so easier to lean towards them. But I do like their lineup, where they're going to be a pretty aggressive and mobile lineup. Try to open up the map for Juggernaut with the early game of Axe, Lina, Disruptor, Night Stalker. Kind of open up that map for your carry. With the movement coming at the nighttime for Night Stalker, get that blink on Axe, and they go Omni Knight. So it's Wisp, Sven, Sand King, Venomancer, Omni Knight. Switch this over. Interesting lineup coming out here. I don't know how much I like it. Omni Knight gets silenced, the whole team fight kind of falters. We'll have to see how it goes and where they're really looking to put everybody. Looks as though it could be Omni Knight support, Wisp support, Venom mid, Sand King offlane, Sven in that carry role.
5 seconds remaining.
So TOTS versus WGU best of one between these two teams. Winner goes on to day 2. Well, let's see what these teams are going to throw at each other. Again, TOTS, you know, they almost threw that 25K net worth lead. Maybe there's a little bit more pressure on them to kind of close out this game if they do get a lead. Maybe they're a little bit rattled. Sometimes that kind of comes into effect. You see these open qualifiers where a lot of things go wrong. And all of a sudden, they're rattled for the next game. It goes just horribly. We do get a nice Wisp Arcana. Everybody's happy about that. So, ready to go. Ready to see how this game kind of forms out with TOTS up against WGU in a best of one. I'll repeat myself for the 5th time, but just got to make sure people coming in, and if they don't know, now they know. So Net's going to be on this Sand King. We take a look over at Nana on the Sven. Venomancer played by Xion. Omni Knight is Kangaroo. And then you've got Nova on the Wisp. For the other side of TOTS, got Moon on the Juggernaut. Axe being played by KML. Night Stalker, I Love Taeyun. Don't know if that's pronounced right. Sorry if I botched it. Then you got Pumpkin, easy for me, on the Lena. And then Ren Ashbel on the Disruptor. So be interesting to see how this game kind of works out. I do like TOTS' lineup quite a bit. So we'll have to see if TOTS can overcome another rough hill to climb by knocking out a pretty established team here with WGU. Would be a nice little upset, help them with some momentum going into day 2. And we're ready to go. The horn is sounded. Bounty runes are picked up across the board. And we'll take a look at these lanes. Disruptor and Juggernaut are going to be up top against this Omni Knight. So it's going to be an off-lane Omni Knight over towards mid. They're actually sending the Sven mid with this Wisp. Got the Sand King going to the off-lane, and that's going to be the Venomancer by himself in the safe lane. So interesting lanes coming out from WGU. They've got Night Stalker kind of roaming around towards that top. Lena in the middle lane. And then by himself is going to be the Axe up against this Venomancer. Might go well for Venomancer as long as he doesn't get caught out. We take a look up top. Kangaroo is going to be in a little bit of trouble as he's going to be slowed up by that Night Stalker. Gets all the way back to his tier 1 tower. And just Night Stalker kind of harassing him, pushing him back, and getting that Juggernaut, that early farm that he so desperately needs. And it's already a bad start for me. I'm 0 for 1 in kills for the day as Lena drops to Nana. So mid-Sven viable. Not something I really expected, honestly. I didn't think that he'd get that kill so early in the mid lane. And we take a look at this Venomancer just destroying this Axe. And Axe might even have to retreat into the jungle, opening up the lane for Venomancer. And Venomancer does very well with that early farm. So again, they get that slow. The Purification comes out to just back them off. But Omni Knight trying to do what he can in terms of farm and staying in this lane up against the tri-lane up top. Got that Purification, should be able to heal up, but if Venom becomes an issue, we could see him possibly getting a little bit of help from the Sand King. So again, you take a look over mid. Pumpkin staying so far back, knowing that Sand King's off the map. They don't want to go in too far. They don't want to lose this Lena again. Lena, one of those heroes that can sometimes struggle from behind. You know, does well in terms of farm, but you get that far behind, and Lena will just struggle the rest of the way. Let's take a look at the Omni Knight now level 2 with this Degen aura, and should be able to sustain himself up top. It's only a dual lane right now because you've got the Night Stalker just roaming around, and we'll have to see how that goes in that first night when the Night Stalker finally gets that opportunity to be that hero that he's you know, named after, Night Stalker. So he is coming over again. They look towards Omni Knight one more time. Shouldn't be a kill. He's got Purification, full up on mana, no real fear, and the fear is actually into the eyes of Night Stalker as he gets blasted down by that Purification. So Venomancer just controlling this lane 16-4, this Axe 4-0, having an abysmal start. And we take a look over mid. His Net's going to come all the way over, get the Stormhammer. They're going to try and line it up with the stun of Net. Now he lines it up, lines up the stuns together, tethers them. Just like Nova's tethering to Sven, they get the kill. Thunderstrike will finish off Net. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. And when you get Alina for a Sand King, especially the kill going the way of the Sven, you'll be happy with that. So again, you take a look up top. Omni Knight out of mana, does have that mango just in case. But still, when you're low on mana, that's where you kind of become susceptible as this Omni Knight. Meanwhile, over mid, they get another kill on Pumpkin, and Ren Ashbell has shown himself maybe not the best position. He does want to get a kill on the Sand King. Thunderstrike's going to get him very low, but coming over with the tether is going to be X-Nova KML. Still trying to chase, get himself a kill. They might even turn it around if they've got enough for Burrow Strike, but he's so low. They just want to retreat, get that heal up from X-Nova, and 3-1 as they kill Pumpkin off again, and he has died 3 times 4 minutes into this game. It's really quite crazy to have a Sven being so good in this mid lane, and it does help that you've got yourself the Wisp, you've got the heal, but to see him doing that well up against Alina, who's one of the better mids, not only is it just sad to see, but you can tell just where the skill is, and WGU, they're way ahead of this team with throwing a Sven mid and having it work so well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So this is like my first ever Southeast Asia game. They're surprising me with the laning phase already. Just where everybody's gone. My prediction's 100% wrong. This is interesting. A lot of action, I'd say. 4 kills, 5 minutes in. Caught 3 of 4 on camera, so I'm doing all right. 75% kill on screen time. And they are actually looking back at this Axe. They've got Burrow Strike in level 1 in Sandstorm, and if the Axe gets spotted under this tower, the creeps push up too far, I would say this Axe is dead, and I think knowing that he's going to back off, but now he's got Tranquil, so the heal is going to be there. He'll be about 600 health by the time the creeps get up towards his tower. So there's the Battle Hunger on the Venomancer. Let's see if they go in. What do they have in terms of Venomous Gale? It is level 2. I don't think they're going to make the dip in forward as Axe is just about back to full health. Take a look over mid. Alina going to drop what looks like again, but just barely gets out with the 60 health. The rotation coming in from the Sand King. You've got even God Strength used by Nana, and they'll just use this to push forward on this creep wave, get this tier 1 tower mid. Probably not in full, honestly, but they'll just push it up on them, and at least just take some chip damage into it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So you take a look at this stack, that's 3. Maybe they're going to look for 4 times stack on this Ancient Camp. That's what you're looking to get your Sven. We took a look actually top over at Night Stalker as he gets very low. But he's all the way back at base. So let's see if he gets this stack. And it does not look like it. Take a look. The call is out on this Sand King. They've got the rotation coming in from a pretty low Night Stalker. He's going to be able to use that Sandstorm. Battle Hunger just chipping away at him. He has Burrow Strike. If they move in, they've just got this nice Plague Ward, getting themselves a little bit of vision, taking away their damage. But they've got Shrine, so they're healing up. There's no worries. Now they've got 2 over bottom as it is nighttime, but I don't know how much that's going to help this Night Stalker. He's only level 3, now level 4, and Venomancer level 7, so 3 in Venomous Gale. And you don't want to be going in front of that. One rotation comes in from WGU. They've already got Sand King in there. It would be detrimental to his health to go in on that Venom. So we take a look over top. This Omni Knight's having a really solid off lane. He's level 7, 28-2, not keeping too far off the pace of the Juggernaut. And he's forcing him back time and time again and kind of ruining his creep waves just by himself. So a little early, 8 minutes. Usually switch it over at about 9 minutes on the net worth, but what's done is done. Net gets that Burrow Strike out on the Axe. He's getting really low, about 180 health. Tranquils are going to be off for about 13 seconds.
Dire's bottom tower
End up living, but again, this Axe, his lane has just been, terrible.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see, can they get this stack? Are they even going to go for it, or are they just going to try and cleave it out, kill it off now?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I think that's a 4-time stack. No. Dragons, golems. Yeah. It is a 4-time stack. Trying to make it 5 does make it 5. That's a huge chunk of gold going the way of the Sven when they clean it up. Both scans coming out. They've got stacks here. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 4-time stack. A 5-time stack over here. That's so much gold for this Sven. Finish off the Mask of Madness probably and then go for it. But that, wow. They're already up 4,000 net worth. I'd like to see the change before and after he gets himself those stacks. And Omni Knight by himself is going to kill off this Night Stalker under tier 1 tower. That is just sad. Try and stack this again. Let's see if they get it. Ooh. No. So there it is. There's the God Strength Fuse. He only has the Morbid Mask for now, but clearing out this stack with ease. He's got the Tether, the regen coming in from X Nova, destroying this stack. Wow. That was a full 1,000 gold going his way in the span of 30 seconds. So Nana cleans up that stack. They'll probably head towards getting this next one. It is warded, so I'm not too sure they're going to contest it. They're going to see it. They're going to know it's being taken. They probably have to go as 5 and have a little bit more. I'd say they'd probably need that Blink Dagger on KML to have a chance at contesting that stack. And now that it's no longer warded, they're not going to have a chance. Going to try and last second stack this. Not going to be stacked up, but they do have it stacked either 4 or 5 times. That's 2 sets of golems, 2 sets of dragons. Has the Mask of Madness. He's going to use that War Cry for that extra armor. Now he hits away. Stormhammer hits all these Ancients. He cleans them up once again. He's cleaning up, getting all this gold. Ooh, baby. 6K net worth. Just goes up like that. Let's see. Just boom. Immediately, almost 7,000. That is rough. You don't even know you're going behind that much. And Sven is so far ahead. He's got himself 6,700 net worth. That's almost double what this Lina has. So they're going to go for the relocate. There's the core coming in with Nana on the Sven. They're going to use that Stormhammer, get themselves the kill. They're meanwhile caged up. I don't know if they can make anything happen in this. They're going to get themselves the stun coming in from Pumpkin. But now they continue to chase. Kangaroo is going to continue to move on forward. They use that Omni Slash. They stand together to mitigate that damage. Nana continuing on forward. There is no more Wisp as he was relocated back. A Stormhammer on 3. The cleave damages too much. Purification cleans up another. They've got 3 kills plus the one beforehand. 4 are dead. WGU just cleaning up 8-1. A huge lead for them. And Nana just doing work right now. 4-0-3. Just a crazy lead, and just getting hugely outplayed is TOTS.
Dire's middle tower has
Got this
fallen.
Venomancer who hasn't been touched, has so much farm, picked up the Midas, already level 11. What can you do to really stop him? And he's about to have level 2 in Poison Nova. Once he hits 12, he's got 3 in Venomous Gale, 3 in everything except Poison Nova. Where is the comeback potential for this team? They're so far behind. Blink Dagger is a while away for KML. Juggernaut doesn't even have a Yasha or anything. Lina, just no Bloodstone, not even close to it. They are so far behind. More than double the net worth of this Lina is the Sven. Will there even be an answer for Nana as he buys out straight Sanjin Yasha? It's just, oof, crazy advantage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Nana gonna head towards his top tier 1. I mean, they ping him out. They could do that as many times as they want, but what really comes of that? You know he's there. That's about it.
Is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower
Take a look
is
over.
under
There's the
attack.
Purification. Degenor is going to slow him up. He's forced to Blade Fury and TP out. We take a look at the Sand King. Sandstorm going to try and keep himself alive. Burrow strikes out of the kinetic field. There's the Static Storm. Still not working. In comes the Relocate. What are they going to get out of this? They've got the Venomancer coming in. Let's see what they can just get. The Purification is enough to burst down this axe. And Venomancer gets the kill. And with Relocate, they will be back on their way.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Take a look up top. They're all going to charge at Sven. But again, so far ahead, I don't think they'd have enough to take him out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So 9-1. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see TOTS double their kill total and get themselves another one. But it's looking very grim. Down 12,000 net worth 15 minutes into this game. This is just, I don't know. I don't know what the words are for it when you're down so much. Abysmal I've used already. Disgusting I've used already. I need other adjectives, I guess. Take a look over Night Stalker. He's going to be caught. There's the Burrow Strike as well as the Venomous Gale. They're even going to use the Epicenter on him. Very unnecessary as the Purification's a lot of burst damage coming in from the Omni Knight, but no real opportunity to use it for the Sand King. Maybe he's just using it so he doesn't lose it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So 10-1. 13,000 net worth lead, and they're going to be going for this tier 2 over mid. Meanwhile, up top, Sven just by himself. He's looking to get that Stormhammer. He's going to pop himself on that Mask of Madness. We're running all the way forward. But Blade Fury TP out again. Juggernaut going to run away and hide.
Healing and harm.
So Venomancer 1-0-1. Again, just farming like crazy, going for a Hurricane Pike next. We'll spot out that Disruptor. Meanwhile, Sven just continuing to farm up top, still doubling that net worth lead of Lina. And we'll probably finish off this tier 2 in the next mere seconds. They've got themselves an Invis or smoked up Sand King, so they're trying to come around. The smoke will probably be broken. Disruptor, the entire squad's coming. They've got Relocate ready on the Wisp if they need it, but nobody near X Nova to pull in. So they're going to take the tier 2 up top. They're going to start to retreat, get away from this lane. Here comes the ulti coming in from the Night Stalker, as well as the Juggernaut making work. Come in, get the taunt. Now there's the call onto the Sand King. Omnislash going to be used as well. They finally double that kill total. Now they're going to lose the Disruptor. Nana hitting away. Night Stalker's going to have to try and run. They've already used the Blade Fury. They do get the stun coming in from Moonfalks. Let's see, can they continue? They're going to try and relocate in front of this Juggernaut. It works immediately. The Healing Ward taken out. They're going to get another kill. That's a double kill for this Sven. They've got Relocate, moving them back in just about 5 seconds. They're probably going to untether themselves, but they may not even need it as Venomancer continues to go in on this Lina. Gets the kill. You're not going to get that Light Strike Array off. And BKB's finished 17 minutes in. 3 die on the side of Tots. So 13-2. And just Grim gets grimmer. Disgusting gets more disgusting. Abysmal gets more abysmal. It is looking so bad for Tots, and you know, it's unfortunate for them where they get placed in the bracket going up against WG Unity, but everything's inevitable. If they made it further, eventually they'd verse a team like WG Unity, just you know, trying to get to day 2. There's the Blink call coming in from KML. He's finally got himself that Blink deck. Can they get this kill on the Omni Knight? He's silenced up, may not have that Purification ready to go. As the silence comes in from Night Stalker, they've got 3 kills now. And they do end up getting the kill on the Omni Knight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Solar Crest picked up for Omni. Oh boy. Stormhammer just throwing at creeps. I don't think Sven is afraid. He shouldn't be. Let's see what this team's got. Finally, a Yasha out there for the Jug. They've got the Blink on the Axe. And we take a look over at Lina, still going for that Bloodstone. And is about 2,000 gold away from picking it up. But minus that by the 800 she's already got. About 1,100 to go. Nana just going to get a kill on Juggernaut. Down over bottom. Did they relocate in? Yes, they did. Trying to update you guys on the items of Tots. Not focusing on the relocate coming out. But now you've got the Solar Crest you work with. The Tether. Nana's going to take this Roche with the rest of WG Unity. Just that easy.
Your shard has fallen to the radiant.
So now the Aegis on Nana hasn't even used that BKB yet. And it is open qualifiers, so, you know, a team like Tots is going to try and play it to the end. Usually you don't see, especially in the early rounds when it's teams like this, you know, they want to play with these professionals a little bit longer than they know they're going to win for. And they don't call GG immediately, and they'll wait till their Ancient falls. You've got the Repel. Has the BKB to back it up if he needs it, and they're going to use this God Strength, hit away at this tier 3 over mid. He's going to be stunned up. And let's see, can they make anything happen? The Veil's going to come out. Let's see if Venomancer continues to go in. There's the nice kinetic field as well as the Static Storm coming out on the Venomancer, who might be going down. And will, so Xion drops. They're going to lose this Lina. The Cleave kills off the Disruptor. The Omni Slash not doing enough. Got 3 heroes alive for the side of Tots, and buybacks come from both heroes that died, both the Disruptor and the Lina. So retreating for just a moment is going to be WG Unity. Getting that Blink call is going to be KML. Here comes the Epicenter, as well as the Burrow Strike. Getting the Axe down low. The Purification bursts him down. KML is going to die. Stormhammer comes out onto the Cleave damage, just doing so much. And there's the Guardian Angel. That'll keep them alive. Not going to be in any trouble going down. Moonflat Fox is going to be the next one to drop. And him and the Lina are down for 50 seconds. They get the call finally on this Sven. But Burrow Strike from Net's going to keep him alive. The Tether from Nova as well will heal up this Sven. And they continue to lose heroes now 21-4. And they will lose this Rax. Where do you tap out?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
My loyalty.
That's really the question. And WG Unity, they're looking to poke prod and hope for it.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
So, when you're opposing a team like this, WG Unity, it just seems like you play the game out as long as you can. BKB, God Strength, Nana with another. He's godlike, or beyond godlike, at 13-0-5. And 2 sets of racks are dead. They only lose Sand King in the Aegis, or Venomancer in the Aegis, excuse me. And down 31,000 net worth is Tots. What can you do? What can you do down 22-4? But, you know, hope that you find yourselves a couple of big-time kills. Hope that, you know, you're opposing WGU and somehow they choke. There should be a mercy roll in Dota.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
So they lose a tier 2, all outer towers are gone, and you stare your opponents in the eye, you look towards this Sven, you realize this tier 3 is doomed. God's Strength is coming out with the repel on him. Now he's going to use that BKB, continues to move in on this Night Stalker, going to get himself another kill. The Barrel Strike comes out onto the Lina. 1-2 dead. It's the 1-2 punch of a Sven. And he'll get the kill looking for these Mega Creeps. There's the Poison Nova used for what seems to be the first time. Barrel Strike comes out on 2 from net. Stormhammer to follow it up. They'll lose the Axe. 3 dead on Tots. And that's not GG, but that is almost to be interpreted as such. The Omni Slash used on the Venomancer going to be kept alive by the Wisp. And now it looks as though they'll get the kill in the base no matter what. Juggernaut drops. And 4 are dead. Mega Creeps are available. WGU just wiping the floor with this Tots squad. 27-4, 40,000 net worth lead. They'll go for another. Nana is beyond godlike even more. It's 17-0. WGU will be going on to day 2. So, making easy work is WGU, 28-4. 25 minutes in, we'll be moving to we'll be moving into EU next. So stay right there. I'm your caster BCop on Twitter at BCop92. Let's take a look. 3-0-15 for X Nova, 3-1-15 for the Omni Knight. 3-1-10 for the Venomancer, 2-2-12 for Sand King, of course, feeding, and Nana 17-0-6, 22,000 net worth, tripling the net worth of anybody on the opponent's side of Tots. So, easy work, easy win. We'll be back in just a moment with EU. Stay right there.